Teachers, what's the dumbest way students was caught cheating? I was proctoring a huge final exam in my classroom. The type where if you fail, you're basically repeating the entire semester. I had about 30 kids in there, and everyone was dead silent. Heads down, pencils scribbling. Perfect. Then I noticed Wade. This kid who sits in the back corner kept looking down at his lap, like every 10 seconds. At first I thought maybe he had to pee or something, so I walked a bit closer to his desk. This kid didn't even notice me. He was fully locked in on whatever was in his lap. I got right behind him, looked down, and this dude had a full rotisserie chicken just sitting there. Not a sandwich, not a granola bar. A whole chicken. He wasn't cheating. He was eating a whole chicken during a test. The smell hit me all at once and I literally gagged. Half the class turned around because I made a noise. And Wade finally looked up at me with chicken grease all over his hands and face. He froze mid-bite. There was a drumstick in his hand like he was holding evidence. I just stared at him. He stared back. Then he goes, "I skipped breakfast." "Sir, you brought a rotisserie chicken to a final exam. That's not skipping breakfast. That's meal prepping for a family reunion." I said, "Wade, where did you even get that?" He goes, "Safeway." Like that was the question I was asking. I told him to throw it away immediately, wash his hands, and finish his test. He looked genuinely sad, like I just told him his dog died. He stood up, cradling the chicken like it was a newborn, and walked to the trash can in the corner. The entire class was watching at this point. He hesitated at the trash can, turned back to me, and whispered, "Can I at least keep the legs?" "Wade, throw the chicken away." He sighed, dropped it in, and walked out to wash his hands. But the damage was done. The entire room smelled like a grocery store deli for the rest of the period. Kids were complaining, holding their noses. One girl asked if she could move desks. 3 students asked to retake it because they couldn't concentrate. I didn't let them. If Wade could pass while actively consuming poultry, they could pass while smelling it. And Wade, he somehow still passed the test. I checked his paper expecting disaster, but he got a 78. Not great, not terrible, just enough to move on. But after that day, I made a new classroom rule. No food, not snacks, not gum, not even a mint. Because if I let one kid bring a chicken, what's next? Someone shows up with a full Thanksgiving turkey? A kid microwaving lasagna in the back? I'm not risking it. Wade's now banned from bringing any food into my classroom ever again. And every time he walks in, I stare at his hands just to make sure they're empty.